miles non-stop. It took me 43 minutes. I'm sweating everywhere. My legs are on fire. I'm exhausted, but I did it. Good morning, YouTube. It's Monday. Made it through the weekend. Still have a little bit of money left over, sort of. So, yeah. I actually had a really productive weekend. I don't know if I've mentioned it previously. I don't think I did. But a neighbor of mine, I've been mowing my lawn with my weed eater because it's too long to use the non-electric one that Robert gave me, or that Robert bought, you know. And so my neighbor came by and he was like, how about you let me use your weed eater to do my edges and you can use my lawnmower to mow your lawn. And so I was able to actually get my whole entire front lawn mowed. It looks stupendous, if I do say so myself. And he was able to edge. So it was really amazing. You know, it was just a really beautiful moment. And then Sunday, I ran 3 miles, and it was very difficult. It took me 43 and a half minutes. So I was only doing like 15-minute miles. It was, you know, I wasn't fast by any means, but I had a lot of hills. And luckily I went super early, so it was still in the 70s when I went. But, ooh, it was hard. But yeah, that was like my first, like 5K distance outdoors running the whole time. I was really proud. So I did that, and then in the afternoon, I cleaned out my garage. And that was something that's kind of been looming over us because Robert, all the different projects that he's thinking about doing, welding and rebuilding the lawnmower and all of these things he really couldn't do because the garage was just such a mess. There was no room to really work in it at all. And so I went out there and I actually got it done. I was really, really proud. It was not an easy job by any means. I filled up 2.5 trash cans full of trash, and I still have about 5 boxes that I need to go through, and that'll just have to happen with time. That was just one of the many stages of the job. But I pulled my main reason for going in there is because it's kind of time to start working on our Halloween for work. And so I needed to get to my Halloween decorations, and they were in the back of the garage, way in the corner. And so I had no choice but to go through all of that stuff to at least get back there. And so it feels really nice to have it kind of organized. We had some parts that we got when we got the bug that Robert was thinking about getting rid of, but they were hidden under everything and there was no way to do anything with them. So now I'm kind of hoping he'll get on that as well, and make that happen for us, get that sold. Because you know, it's coming up on some bills that need to be paid, and I'm not really sure how we're going to pay them yet. I don't know. You know, I mean, I'm not going to lie and say I'm not concerned about where the money is going to come for these bills, but you know, I have to believe we'll be okay. We always are, you know. This could just be a new stage in our lives. I really don't know what's going to happen. I do know that we'll be okay. That's really all I know is we'll be okay. What else? Didn't eat great this weekend. I definitely felt my insulin up several times, and was fighting a lot of sugar cravings. I have our massage therapist at work, because I'm the one that kind of is the liaison between. He brings me jam that he makes at home, and so I had some of that at the house, and you know, we just happened to have that bagel. Robert bought bagels, and so I had a bagel with jam on it, and I know that just totally spiked my insulin. And so I kind of, I'm not going to say I ate really bad, but it felt like a struggle the entire weekend. Like my body was like, eat something sweet, eat something sweet, eat something sweet, eat something sweet, eat something sweet. And it was super loud. So we did eat a lot of jam, I will say that. It's not great by any means. And then of course bagels. So those are my two big cheats, jams and bagels. But I feel like I got a really good workout on both days. Mowing the lawn when it was as high as it was took at least 2 hours, and I burned a lot of calories. And then running 3 miles, you know, with running you don't actually burn as many calories because your whole point of running, distance running, is to keep your heart rate at a 150 range, no higher than 160, and so you're not high intensity interval training by any means, but you are burning calories, and you are toning your muscles. Like I've noticed more calf muscles since I started running than I had before, 1,000 times over. So I'm very excited to actually see some calf muscles, which is super nice. But you know, my son was really sweet. I said, you know, Robert's birthday's coming up on Thursday, and so I sent them a text, and I was like, hey, do you guys want to do something? But understand that I pretty much have no money. In fact, I'm behind on money, and this week is lots of bills that are coming up that I don't have even half the money I need. And he said, well, would a loan help you at all? How much are you behind? And it was really nice that my kids, who are, you know, in their 20s, are financially stable enough that they're willing to loan me money, and that was just really sweet. I said if I got to that point that I would definitely take them up on it, but I'm going to try every other avenue first, because who knows what's going to happen with Robert and how long it's going to take to pay someone back, you know, a loan. And I've already got loans out for the car repair and, you know, other things that I'm trying to pay off. So I'd like to not borrow money from somebody if at all humanly possible. But we'll see if that's even a possibility, you know. I don't know, y'all. I mean, situations are feeling a little dire, but I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. You know, that's the kind of thing that, you know, if I worry and I get myself super worked up, then it's troublesome. But at the same time, sometimes salvation is around the corner. And so it's like I don't necessarily need to act like a crazy person and get worried to the point of feeling sick, you know. I need to just let whatever happens happen and go with the flow. So it's kind of a happy medium between those two. I don't know. It's weird. So, you know, I just, you know, I don't know, guys. I'm happy with my workout. Not super happy with the way that I'm eating. But we made some chicken salad at home. And that's my plan for eating this week. I brought a bowl of chicken salad. And there's at least 2 more at home. And we got 2 birds. Cooked them in the oven. I deboned them, and then we just mixed them with like mayo and mustard, and Robert cut up some dill pickles. And I was gonna do boiled eggs, but that just never happened. So I feel like I'm gonna save some money using this instead of the chicken salad that they charge an astronomical amount for, that's barely got anything in it but chicken and mayonnaise. So I'm happy to have that control. So I got a couple of errands to run after work, things that we're running out of, the filters that we use for our coffee. I need to get some more. I don't know if they'll last a week. And I think Daisy needs some wet dog food. So there are a few things that I'm going to do after work. and try to spend as little money as humanly possible. That's where I'm at. I slept in a little bit, so I'm kind of late for my gym time. So hopefully I'll be able to get in there and do at least a little bit. I think I will. I actually turned out okay for sleeping in as late as I did. It's not quite 6:15 yet, so I should be able to get there really close to 6:20, 6:30 and maybe get 15 minutes in. You know, some Mondays are just I'm not ready to go 100% on Mondays sometimes. And I stayed up later than I normally do. I'm just kind of laying in bed, playing on my phone. So I was thinking about having a phone in bed that is kind of detrimental in some ways, because you can't seem to get it turned off when you need to sometimes. But anywho, I think, I'm just trying to keep my head above water right now, mentally and emotionally and physically too, when it comes to the finances, and just know that the worrying wouldn't really change any aspect of the situation. And so the only thing that worrying is going to do is stress me and make me want to eat crap I shouldn't eat. But we'll see if that mindset stays with me. I hope it does. I'd like for it to. All right, y'all. I just want to give you an update on the weekend. I was really happy with my running, happy with the garage work, happy with the dishes I did, happy with getting my lawn mowed. So, had some good activity this weekend. Was lazy, but, it's what the weekend's for. Sorry, but just a downtime. I can't run 24/7. I gotta have some cool off time. And so that's pretty much what we did this weekend. We did do our, that's the other thing we need to do this when we get off work. We did our glass blowing, but we haven't picked it up yet. We were going to pick it up yesterday and we forgot. So he opens at 4 today, so we may end up going by there after work and picking up our glass that we made. I'm excited to see what we did. It was really fun. We had a good time. Robert really enjoyed it, and I think he's 100% in to do more. So back when we get back on track with our lives and finances and stuff, then we'll probably spend the big money and do an hour-long session with him, because that's what we both really want to do, and actually get to learn some stuff. We got to learn more than what I did with Mom. It was super fun. At some point I'll actually get that video on. I'll try to do it separately so you don't have to watch a 30-minute video unless you just want to. That's normally what I try to do, is make a separate for the glass blowing. So, yeah. Alright, I have pulled into my work. I'm going to go to work, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.